Alrighty, we're alive. Ooh, Henry, hello. Good to see ya. Let's make sure game's running okay. Everything should be good today. Wanted to make sure things were nice and smooth and good to go. Oh, Lord. We have this new event, I believe, which we can start from anywhere. I know I wanted to do a little bit of Oculus hunting today in Notlin. I know that's one thing I wanted to grab and get done quick. Going for tea this morning. I'm doing good, Henry. I'm tired and I'm sick, which doesn't help. But I definitely got, like, a streppy flu thing going on, which isn't great. I think it's probably because I've been really stressed out with school and stuff like that. I've just, ugh. I mean, I woke up maybe 20 minutes ago and was like, oh God, I think I need to sleep until 2. I had to force myself out of bed. It just was not that fun. What is this? Event survey? Mora? Might do it. And we got our new event. How have things been for you, Henry? Hopefully good. Pouncing sampling methodology. Nice. You can pounce on my sampling methodology. I don't know why this takes so long. I'm not really sure how this one works. Oh, you got news? Please tell me you got somebody. Please tell me you got somebody. Oh? Didn't know you could fall off the map. You got zhongli on your alt? You got regular zhongli? Woo! I'm sick today too. I think it's product of me being an absolute idiot, but I mean, I don't know. I think I pushed myself too much for finals, honestly. I got way more stressed out than I should have for things that I should have just been taking a break for and just kind of relaxing with. I ended up getting a perfect score on my psych final, so like, I don't know what I was all stressed about. I'm just being a goofball. When you say you got Zhongli's weapon, do you mean the Vortex Vanquisher? Because not really anybody uses it. It can be used on a lot of people, but it's geared towards, like, auto-attacking, you know, polearm users that can scale its attack percent. It's like, if you were to DPS Candace, maybe. I want it just for the meme, honestly. But I've actually never gotten the chance to use Wander other than he just flies around. Physical Zhongli, exactly. Hybrid physical Zhongli. That's not how you do it. Oh, you can sprint? Oh. Oh, yeah, you could do it on Rosaria. Totally right. Are you supposed to charge attack with him? I feel like that's a thing. A Hazo freeze team would be fun, like a Hazo fridge, you know, where you're kind of, where you have that Dendro in there, kind of slotted in nicely. I really don't know how to use this guy effectively. Zhongli only does 3k with his burst? Huh? Dendro for a fridge because it permanently keeps any type of hydro application on them, and it allows you to trigger bloom cores inherently. So if you go cryo, hydro, dendro, essentially the application of dendro and hydro allows you to keep a stronger freeze up time. That's the theory behind it anyways. Oh. This is gonna take forever. I know, right? Ryo not being here yet is kind of sad. Is he gonna give me more balls? I could see how this would kind of suck on mobile. I'd love Situate and Kokomi on the same banner, because then I'd be able to, like, actually have a healer. And considering how many times I would love a Hydro healer, it'd be great. Ooh, I'm sleepy. Primo. Alright, where's my Lynette? Alrighty. I believe... What do we need? Some artifacts to level this up. Of course, I got none. What kind of help do you oh, you need, like, serious emotional help? I got it. I need emotional help after this hit defense 3 times in a 4-liner, and it's not even level 16 yet. What day of the week is it? Friday? Wonder who we could farm for today. Who can we work on a Friday? Yeah, Lynette's tomorrow. I don't think I've killed all the Trounce this week, actually. Because I was sick and I was doing finals. I don't think I did all the Trounce. No, I didn't. Did I even do Arle? No. Ooh. Alright, let's see this. Triple crowning NEUVY is awesome. I was thinking Ayaka, honestly. It might be time. This won't be able to kill Arle, I don't think. Nor will this. Kaching doesn't have artifacts, otherwise she would work. Sure. I never use this team anyways. I love my zhongli, by the way. Ugh. Speaking of zhonglis, I have a hybrid zhongli right now. With 4-piece Tom. C0. These are Saturday, right? Yeah. I was gonna say, like... God, I love him. Chronic Nahira on Monday? There you go. Why is my Huta doing no damage? Does she even have the right goblet on her? Yeah, she does. She's got her stats. She's got her pyro. Because I'm using Zhongli instead of xilonen. Wait, that wasn't shielded? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why no healing? Okay, I gotta like stop letting my Hutao be an idiot. You guys should all check out Jason's NEUVY if you haven't yet. That's a NEUVY to be respected. I mean, it's the 50th best NEUVY in the world, for Christ's sakes. Jason literally has the I mean, go check in Discord. Jason's NEUVY is top 50. It's the 50th best in the world. Like, no joke. It's quite insane. If anybody knows NEUVY, it's him. Jason needs help? Yeah? Well, he's done it all free to play, that's the thing. I am not the NEUVY expert, but sure. I gotta stop getting my ass clapped and like not do dumb pyro teams into pyro Arle. I'm just being an absolute idiot. Oh. Okay. Oh, Winters is back. Winters is back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a little scary. I want to use my Lene team into, the frickin' whale, but I don't think it's that smart. I think I'll get my butt clapped. I'll use this into the whale. No, I'll use this into the whale. If I could get any character to top 1%, probably Chiori. Probably my Chiori. I think it'd have to be Chiori. I just love that bitch too much. Or Kaching. Top 1 Kaching is a flex. Well, actually, sorry, my Kaching's already top 1, so... Yeah. Whoops. I can flex because of my Kaching. They do need to add Chi-Chi. Agreed. They also need to add xilonen and Chasca for once. No! No, I didn't mean to do that! I want to one-stage him! No! No, 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 no! Oh. Thank God. Ugh. What do you mean, why do we all have crazy builds? Hold on. You guys want to see Kaching? This is my dirty mom. Right here. Top 1. Out of all Kachings, I'm in the top 2K. Bitch isn't even fucking triple crowned. And she's using Black Sword. And she's top 1600, so... There's my Kaching. Yeah, look at your NEUVY, Henry, when you send me your UID. I'm just happy about my hybrid, zhongli, man. I understand the flower needs work, or the feather needs work, but still, I like this. I just don't get way more crit rate, but... No, I have not seen it in chat at all, Henry. Because YouTube blocks it out when you send it like a goofball. How is my Yoimiya freaking top 7? That's so weird. What happens if I refresh it? Anything good? No. Last one isn't a 7, it's an 8? Huh? Oh. Gotcha. Hu Tao being this high is annoying, because, like, her build's cracked. Wait, but it's got her on the wrong circlet. What the fuck? Why does it have her on 2-piece tenacity? She should be rocking 2-piece. Huh? Wait. This is at 81,201. What's my Hu Tao at now? Why is that wrong? Hold on. The stats are right. Wait, does my Hu Tao not have the right circlet on her? No, she does. Why is that saying it's tenacity of millilith? She's at 89 right now. 81,92011. She's at 112. Wait. My Huta might go down because of more EM. Huh. Oh, Henry, that's a way to type it out right there. I'm gonna have to manually put that one in. I can't even copy paste it. Okay. This number, this number, this number, this number. Da da da. Ah! That's a lot of defense, brother. I wonder why it's ranking his HP so low. Probably just because of substats, I would assume. It's a good crit ratio. It's damn near perfect. I think it just doesn't like the fact that you're lacking in HP. I think that's it. Because crit stats are good. 64 is like the exact maximum you can have, pretty much. 64 on the crit rate's perfect. I know it recommends that people have higher, but literally Marshall says stops at 64, so. I would recommend just more HP, man. Don't worry too much about crit damage. Prioritize HP more. If you can get an extra 5k HP out of it, it would probably be better. I can just see how this defense and attack is an issue, because he doesn't use attack at all, really. Strange that it's only saying top 35. I mean, if HP is that much of a gauge, then wow. HP probably scales harder than crit stats, then. Which is kind of crazy. But hey, we have Tank Zhongli here. How are you top 4? How? I get it, HP, 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 but like, no HP sub here. I mean, I like the ER subs here. That's nice. But why EM? Oh, this is level 60. This is awfully interesting. I'll say that. What's going on here with the sack sword? Or iron sting? You need ER, my man. You need it. I promise. And 4Ps? True. Why no crit stats on Farina, like, at all? Why just HP? Like, that's a lot of HP. Unless you're just using her for her burst. But, like, she doesn't even need that much HP for her burst. Unless you have her, like, C1 and you're trying to, like, super scale it and run low HP. Yeah, but imagine how much harder she would hit if you had crit stats, too. I like it. I think this is ranking it poorly. I don't think that it should be in 55. I think it should be much lower than that. Because you got a good balance of ER. It makes her burst really strong. She's got EM, which is nice for vape. Her attack's high, but that's irrelevant. And, I mean, you do have crit stats where you can get them. I'm not bullying you. I like it more than Akasha does. I think Akasha just doesn't like it for some goofy ass reason. I like it though. I think it's worthwhile, personally. Golden Troop Domain is cursed, and I'm sick and tired of farming it, personally. I'm like very much not pleased with Troop at all. I'm sick of it. Makes me want to bash my head in. Maybe we should farm Troop today, eh? Maybe we should rip on Troop and farm it a bunch. I don't know. I don't know if I have the mental fortitude to farm Golden Troop. I think yesterday I farmed a little bit of Viridescent Venerer. Oh yeah, I gotta show you guys this. Yesterday evening, when I was feeling really, really bad, I farmed Venerer. Look at this. What a fucking cracked circlet, right? Chi-Chi piece, great Chi-Chi piece. This is a perfect Chi-Chi piece. This is decent. This is fucking cracked for any ER and emo. And then look at this shit, dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck yes. That's like a killer piece. And then this too, and this is just chilling here. Like, bro, why did I get so many good Viridescent pieces? And like this too. And this is fine. Like, I was like really, really happy with like the Viridescent. DPS Fenty incoming. I'm telling you, he's gonna get Chasca's bow. It's gonna happen. That might be the trigger, because we haven't seen Fenty in a long time. Ooh, perhaps. That's not a bad idea, honestly. We do like some Anemo Traveler. Out of all the Travelers, I'll probably end up getting... Oh, I don't know. I'll probably do Anemo Traveler for the nostalgia over Dendro Traveler. But I really want to play around with Electro Traveler, because I think they're underutilized. Like, heavily. I'm so sleepy. Don't mind me just hitting his crotch. Ah! Oh, Jesus. I never fight this thing the right way. Nor do I plan to. His poor balls. I know, right? Look, it's even targeting his nuts. Genshin hates Wanderer nuts. Confirmed. Oh yeah, I gotta do this thing, don't I? Do I have to hit him with the ball? Yeah, I do. Okay. I totally forget how to do this fight all the time. And I have an Electro Chasca, and this motherfucker's weak to Electro. Should we do some more Trounce? I'm kind of feeling Trounce right now. It's not like I don't need Trounce pieces. Because I will always need these. Yeah. I get it. I mean, I get it. Who else would I theoretically put Viridescent on? Like, if I was to farm Viridescent for today, like, who would we put it on? Other than, like, DPSing out my Venti. Which I think we would still go... Pretty sure we would still go, Viridescent on him. Pretty sure we would still go Viridescent on him. That's good. That's no good. That's still pretty good. Unless we just need more crit damage than we do crit rate. This doesn't have EM, that has attack. That's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good. He's got an Elemental Mastery Gob. What's he got for Circlet? I mean, say we switch him to this, right? And we get him off of Windblow mode. Maybe we just tack him on Stringless. I know it's not the best for DPS. Could be. Could be. Do we need to hike up his crit stats, or do we need to hike up his Elemental Mastery? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, random. Totally fine. How do you guys build DPS Venti? Like, how is this done? I wonder if we still go EM Gob. That's arguably the best Elemental Mastery Goblet I have. Whoa. But that is a thing. Whoa. What are you gonna hit? Of course it hits defense percent. And it hits defense percent again. Ouch. I think this can be better, this Codex one. Even with the flat stats. That's 14, 13, 10. This could be better. ER stands with 30 for... Oh, God. It won't even be good on Sitlali, unfortunately, because defense doesn't help her. Sadly. Does anybody know how to DPS a Venti? Like, I know EM increases swirl damage, but are we even concerned about swirl damage? Or are we more concerned with, like, the pure damage of his talents? And then at that point, I wonder if it'd be better to run him 2-piece Noblesse. Because we could run somebody else with Venerer. Desert Pavilion. Oh. Yeah. I wish I had a Pavilion piece to, like, comp here to look at. But you're right. Here we go. Henry, you're leaving? No! I'll see you around, Henry. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, they must have been charge attacking with him. We'll DPS Venti in the next trounce that we go to. I wonder what a good team would be, though. 2-piece, 2-piece? For that Anemo. So I'm assuming they probably went with an Anemo Goblet then. I mean, that would make sense to me if they did that. He somehow did 80k? Whoa. Is that with Bennett or without Bennett? That's fine. That's fine. that's fine, and then that's fine. Because if I run 4-piece Veteran on Kaza, he's triggering the swirl. There's no benefit to having 2 Anemo in here, but he triggers the swirl. You need to change his sands. You think I need to go attack on the sands? Like I go here. And then what's my weakest link? This is really strong. That could be stronger. Oh, you, okay. I mean, this is kind of weak. What do I have for Noblesse feathers? Heavy EM on that feather. I do have a cracked out crit rate Noblesse circlet, don't I? Yeah. This could be okay. Oh, for your Traveler. Okay, okay, okay. I just hope this gets better stats. Because I think what we're lacking right now is crit rate. So if we dump on this and get crit rate, that'd be perfect. C2 would make him really strong here. I don't have his normal leveled. I don't think I have those books just hanging around, right? Oh, I do. Let's do this. I know this seems a little goofy, but we'll check out his charge attacks, see how those go. Because leveling, I could level this up. Totally could level that up. I wish you could dismantle books in this game. It'd be so much better if you could, like, reverse craft like you can in Zenless. If I go an Electro Charge, it'll probably be better. I want to make sure, though, that I'm not focusing on Kazuha's damage. Kazuha won't be doing a lot of damage anyways. This music is so peaceful and nice. I think it's wonderful for stream music. Probably gonna need some Mora, I would imagine. How is his charge attack scaling? I mean, it's not the greatest. And how is his ER? Not bad, honestly. I just wonder if attack is the way to go here. His EM is awfully low. I mean, there's really no way for me to check, like, what a DPS Venti build is, because not a lot of people do it. There's no, like, Akasha ranking for it. Unless I'm nuts. Let me check on Akasha quick. Maybe it is a thing. Looks like 4-piece emblem is actually what people take for burst damage. And they don't focus on EM. And they take attack percent, goblet, and sands. Apparently attack sands scales better than Anemo sands, apparently. Doesn't look like their crit stats are as high, but they have a ton of ER. Huh. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, I will do damage calcs for this later. I'm just trying to get like a rough gauge right now. They take an attack sans on him. Which is interesting because I don't think I have a decent attack sans. Like, I mean, this is kind of there, but like not really. Oh, Lord. This crit rate's absolutely doo-doo. And I don't have an Anemo goblet that's, like, decent. I just have had no luck with Anemo goblets. But I could switch to this, you know what I mean? And then from here, I could focus on perhaps a better crit rate circlet. Which is honestly, I think, the one that's on Chevy. Which means I can then throw a better feather on him. That has crit rate, crit damage prio. Hu Tao's is great. I think Lynette's gonna get hers pulled. So then he's at 57, 193 with 2,000 attack. I do not have Klee. I wish I had Klee. That would be fun. I just wonder if this is, like, acceptably okay. I mean, obviously not for a charged attacking Venti. Alright, he's level 4 right now. Let's see what this does against this Ruin Crater here. Let's just build up some particles really quick. And that's 16k. What's his burst? Really not that strong. His charge attack did hit for 10k. But that's swirl damage that triggers off of his burst, right? It's gotta be. I mean, I see people hitting him with Emblem. And stacking up that ER. Which I know is weird, but I really don't have any good emblem pieces. I mean, that's okay. That'd drop his stats. That'd give him crit rate. I would need attack percent, and then that's not good. And both of these are kind of doo-doo. Emblem might be a little bit tricky to do. Huh. Looks like the people that do run this, though, run stringless. I don't know if this is for, like, singular burst nuke, but, like, some people run Anemo, some people run attack percent. It looks like. And it's, like, completely mixed. A Burgeon Ayaka? You could do a Burgeon Fridge Ayaka. That is a thing. I have seen people do it, and do it to some success, especially with their burst. So, because Freeze doesn't remove that Hydro App, you know? So you can still continually just Hydro App, Hydro App, Hydro App. You could use Toma in, like, that Burgeon scenario. And you could also use, like... I mean, who would be a good Burgeon trigger? 37 minutes on those? That's crazy. I mean, do we need Venti's Swirl? Ah, this is tricky. I mean, is it worth Viridescent time there, or is it worth time spent in Pavilion? What's Pavilion's secondary? Isn't it, like, Zhao set or something crazy like that. I don't know if I could use that on anybody. Klee! I'd love Klee. I would like Klee. I know a lot of people don't like Klee, but I actually really like her. I think she's very unique, and I think she's quite cool, personally. I mean, we could just send it in Marshall says, but I think I would feel better farming Emblem, honestly, for this, because I need better Emblem pieces anyways, so, like, anything functional is good. Farina max, I would say go no further than 35 to 40k. I think the happy number on Farina is like 38k, I think. Boom, boom, Bakudan! Yo, it's dope that you know what that is. Oh, isn't this like an electro domain? Aren't these like electro character things? I mean, let's go Ganyu here, and then let's do like Zhongli and see how this goes. I should just do a Japanese stream where I speak entirely in Japanese. Throw you guys way off board. $10k on charge attack. Are those crits? There's no way every single one of those is a crit. So 2.8 is the non-crit. I didn't mean to use Ganyu Burst there, I promise. I mean, this team has no heals. Could go Bennett. Could go Bennett. I always get HP pieces in this domain. Always, always, always. Say we go Bennett instead. That way we get some heals. I recently took my Bennett up too. We finally got Bennett ascended, which is awesome. I want to take him up one level. I don't want to use a ton of Mora, but I just want to take him up one level so he has higher priority against the other characters. So how do you guys feel about, like, Klee in general? You think she should come back? I hope she comes back during, like, Windbloom Ode in, like, March. That's a fine Fufu. That's totally awesome. Whoa, how does he, like, just instantly shred my Venti? I wish I could, like, hit these guys without being interrupted. That would be nice. And how's Kazuha doing on damage? Not the greatest. He does have kind of decent ER right now. But he's the one that's triggering the 4-piece Venerer. I wonder if 4-piece Venerer is even needed. I know it increases swirl damage and they're a Nemo resistance, right? Or it decreases their anemo resistance. Just to the elemental res infused in the swirl. I wonder if it also decreases anemo res. Anemo Traveler is ready. Send that UID. God, these pieces are poo-poo. I'd love like an ER or attack percent sans. Well, you won't worry about crit. Just when you send your UID, space it out with like hyphens or backslashes so YouTube doesn't think it's like a phone number or a scam code or something weird like that. Because they do that all the frickin' time. Thank you. I'm entering it in right now. Oh, Akasha doesn't like it. We'll go on Enka, because Akasha doesn't like it. Alright. Level 80 Freedom Sworn AO. Got the EM on there. Attack percent. Nice. I'm assuming you'll level these up, but that's awesome. Don't worry about the crit, because if you're using them as a swirl, I mean, there you go. There's your EM. I mean, if you're going swirl, I would tack on more EM and more EM on these pieces. But I like the 2-piece troop. You know, I would just go 4-piece. I would have another 4-piece Venerer in the party, perhaps. You know, if you're going to go 2-piece, 2-piece. You know, if you're ideally going to go... Yeah, I mean, this is good because he uses elemental skill a lot. If you're focused on swirl damage, more EM is great. You know, if you're focused on, like, overall damage, crit is good. I would still keep him on an emo gob. I would just maybe swap one of these out for... I would swap out the sands for, like, an EM sands that has better crit value. That's what I would do. I like it, though. I think this is pretty dope. I love the idea. ER is good, though. Having, like, 150 ER on him is nice, plus Freedom Sworn, because, you know, you're going to get nice burst uptime. So I like it. I like it a lot. That's cool, dude. Very nice. Big respect. People get to take, you know, all sorts of characters in all sorts of different ways. Like, the way that I might look at an Emo Traveler is I might think, oh, I want to use him for auto attacks and 4-piece Glad. Other people might be like, well, I like his elemental skill, so I'm using 2-piece, I'm using 2-piece Troop. I'm like, dope, you know? I don't know if, like, this is strong for Venti style. Like, someone said 80k. Is that 80k per tick, or is that, like, 80k altogether? Because I still feel like... I feel like Stringless is still better. Because it's going to buff his burst damage more. And it's got EM scaling. And this buffs his charge attacks, right? But I mean, if there's no element infused in the swirl, how does it shock up? Does that guy just not get hit by this? I mean, it's 3k. You overworked him. Yeah, I can look at your NEUVY again. I'll have to pull it up on Kasha real quick, so just give me a second. And I gotta grab your UID again. I just gotta go. I'll scroll through chat to find it. All right, 7-4. All right, here we go. Pull this up. Alrighty. Good crit rate, good crit damage, nice. Still too much defense. Oh, we didn't refresh this. Okay, we got more HP. You took off the hydro damage, which is fine, because some people do, some people don't. I would recommend that you stick to hydro damage, personally. I know that HP is what got you over that threshold. If you're hitting harder, stick with the HP. If you're not, then go back to hydro. But probably the HP is better. I think that's probably better. Yeah, it's the old build. I refreshed it. It's still the same crit rate. You get a little bit more crit damage, so I like this. This probably hits harder. You know, I would try it. You know, if you look at some of these NEUVIs that are on Sac Jade, you know, you'll kind of see that their HP is a lot higher because, you know, they're prioritizing HP on the subs. Like, this is stupid. Like, don't ever think you're going to be able to achieve this. I won't get anywhere close to that ever. But, like, this is the best Sac Jade piece or set, and they're using HP, so I think it's probably fine. These guys look like they're using HP too. This is a hydro build. They've got less crit value. But, I mean, overall, it's very comparable. They just have 6k less HP. So if that 6k HP difference, you know, by having hydro makes you hit more, or by having more, like, that extra 6k HP makes you hit more, I would just go with whichever's stronger for you. You know, if the HP is allowing you to have a higher damage output, I would go for that. I can't tell you, honestly. I don't know how his damage calc works. You know, that specifically, whether 6k HP over hydro makes that much of a difference. Let me know, though. Because I would love to know that. If it's better, then do it, man. Go with the HP. You know, because your crit value is the same. You know, crit stats being the same is totally fine, and you'll be able to chalk it up. So you'll be able to be like, hey, like, you know, this is how much better it is. So I think I still want to go back to stringless. I think stringless is better, even though I'm lacking on crit damage now. I feel like having the EM on here is going to be better, and keeping with the attack stance. Looks like people traditionally have a little bit more EM than I do, though. That being the off piece, I don't think there's a better Venerer flower here that I could use. Unless I go to this, but I don't think that's worthwhile. I don't think that's worthwhile. I think sticking to... Well... That's 3 crit... This is probably better. And I could just ditch this. People go attack percent, right? Oh, that has attack. That's a tricky biscuit. I can't get much better than this. I mean, is there something that factors in EM here that... I mean, Ganyu Feather's nice. Sutao Feather is freaking nice. This is tricky. Couldn't even tell with NEUVI? Oh, shit. I wonder if this is honestly a better Venti setup. You know, if you're using Venti solo, obviously you want the 4-piece Venerer, but... I don't know if it's like better overall. How screwed up is my Lynette now? Very screwed up. Let's just remove that. And then let's remove this. Who's another Anemo character that might play Venerer? Maybe Sayu? I mean, she heals, right? Based on HP, based on Sayu's attack. So she's an attack-based Anemo character that heals. So, I mean, Venerer could be fun. You know, if you're using Sayu as the soul. I don't have an attack percent, but ER is probably fine, right? And then we could go something like this would be cool. And then maybe I mean maybe something like this, right? And then I have an attack Sans poking around somewhere here. That's probably better. And then, I mean, if we go, we would have to do an attack goblet here. But this could be like a good little Sayu. And I mean, an attack percent. And you could go Rancor. Make her super strong for healing. Or Archaic. Or Katsugiri. Gikiri. Katsugikiri. How do I ever C6? What the fuck? Jesus. Sayu time? What the frick? Frick it, Wolf's Gravestone, I guess? I don't... Fuck. Make that attack high as shit, I guess. Do I have any Venerer Goblets just hanging out? No. I mean, maybe it'd be better to go 2 Glad. I want to level that. I don't really want to level that. Maybe there's a Glad piece just poking around that... Like this. What's a good Glad attack Sans that's not being utilized right now? I mean, that's subpar. You got more CD and more HP? And he hits less? Really? Shit. That's annoying. I'm sorry. Now I'm wondering if Venti scrapping this circlet for the other Venerer circlet would be better. He'd lose like 24% crit rate, which is a lot. Shit. So where would we have to make up that crit rate? In the Sands. Not possible. Feathers capped out on crit rate. And I don't have a Viridescent Flower with a lot of crit rate. Shoot! Well, we got kind of a functional Sayu build. The other thing I wanted to look at was Yao Yao. Because I'm thinking about Yao Yao for a video. No, I'm not going to use that. Let's see if this hits harder now. It does hit harder. Obviously, his charged attacks hit less. Let's see what this does. If he wasn't moving around so much, that'd be great. Trying another build? Oh, Lord. How can I get my Kazuha to hit harder, guys? I know people love to stack EM on him because swirl. But, like, how can I get my Kazuha to actually hit harder? Like, I have a top, like, 3% Kazuha, but, like, he doesn't hit for shit. Potentially it's the Hydro, man. It could just be the Hydro. Could be the Hydro. I'm going to go in this. I'm going to hit this one more time. I haven't gotten like a good... Or I've gotten one emblem piece. The rest have been Shimenawa's. Which is annoying as shit. I just feel like he's not as good as he was on 4-piece Venerer. Or am I ridiculous? I'm even using Kazuha to EM buff. Like, what's his EM right now? Like, 426? Like, he's got an attack stance. His burst damage just scales off of attack. Like... I thought this would be more viable than this, like, actually is. Attack he still does less than? Then why does everybody run him on an attack sans? Because that's what his burst scales off of. I mean, his E hits hard. Which is kind of confusing. I mean, if I was to swap this out for Troop. Well, what if I swap this out for Glad? Over Noblesse. Now his EM is higher, his stats are better. I just don't know if he needs that much of an EM buff. I'm gonna Google what the heck a DPS Venti build is, because I know people don't play him this way, like, at all. And we're going back to Venerer. People still say EM, EM, EM. For a crit burst DPS, they say Aqua Sim with still 4-piece Venerer, but with an attack sans. Why would I run him on 4-piece Venerer still? Because nobody does that. Unless he's, like, purely, like, the damage his burst deals is swirl damage. And, like, that's where I'm missing out. I mean, we'll go back to Venerer, I guess. Even though those stats are nice. We'll go back to Venerer. Keep him on the crit rate circlet, though. God, do I hate that flower. Ugh, I just want a better feather, for fuck's sake. I mean, this brings his EM back, drops his crit stats like crazy. I mean, we'll flip him off of this, but they still say a Nemo goblet. Or, sorry, not a Nemo. They still say EM goblet, which is strange to me. And this was the original build I had him on. His crit rate's terrible. Is your Goro main a DP, like a normal attack DPS, or is it an elemental skill? Yeah, I can take a look at it. Man, I really wonder if Polar Star would be the better jump here. Probably not. Charged attack? Charged attack? Really? You're not running him on that physical free-to-play bow? How can I get his crit rate up? Here, but that's marginal. That doesn't make sense. Huh. Yeah, Henry, let me just go back to your thing here. Refresh. I don't see him up on, I don't see him up on your Kasha yet. That's not good. What am I going to tell you, Henry? No, I'm not going to look at your DPS Goro. I want to see a DPS Goro. Oh my god. I got you strong, I just don't use her anymore. He's not fully built yet? Well, here, just tell me what you're doing instead of me flipping it up to Akasha, and I'll be able to re-chat and tell you kind of what's going on. That's dog shit. I'd just like a viridescent feather. Marshall says 4-piece. Yeah, that's probably the way to go for crit. You could do 2-piece Bloodstain, 2-piece Pale Flame if you're building him physical. If he's got 99 crit on the more Chaussees, then that's probably fine. If he's hitting 15 around charged, his charged attacks are geo-infused, so... I mean, you could consider... What could you do? I mean, I would think about potentially... I mean, if he's going to stay charged, then potentially a geo-based set, or something geocentric. Benny Fufuzhang. He's going to say charged. Do you have any... What bow are you running him with? You know, he's just hitting less here with this swirl, I think. I wish I had Farazan. I really do. I already have a cryo freaking one of these for Chi-Chi. The 3-star crit rate bow? Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember its name, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I wonder if there's a way for you... I gotta figure out, like, what charged attack would you want on Goro for elemental damage? I mean, he hits less now. Realistically, you would never use him with Kazuha. So many Maiden's pieces that I can't use. Because I already have cracked Chi-Chi ones. Yeah, No, Henry, you're more than... Yeah, of course, I'll tell you tomorrow. Or you can... Yeah. Or you can just ask me in Discord Gen Chat and I'll get to it. Man, I gotta think about that one. What you'd want to throw on him to boost that charge attack damage. Because I've never heard of a charge attack Goro. Yeah, of course. Yeah, feel free to shoot me a message on in Gen Chat. Just at me. I really wonder, like, as far as DPS Venti goes, like, what the hell do we want here? And Auron obviously makes this way stronger. Just because of his attack buff at Z6 that he gives. I wonder. If I'm running Invenerer, I guess it has to be stringless. Yeah, like what would I do for this? Because we already tried 2-piece Noblesse. We tried 2-piece Noblesse, 2-piece Viridescent. We've tried 2-piece Attack, 2-piece Viridescent. I know some people run Emblem, but I just don't have a relatively decent Emblem set to compare it to. You know, if I was to stack him ER. And his damage is about halved right now by using 4-piece Viridescent compared to... you know, what I was using with the 2-piece Noblesse, 2-piece Viridescent, and an Attack Sands, and kind of pushing him in the crit direction. That actually is crit rate and ER, that might be fine. I want to put a Hydro in here, like Farina over Bennett. I'm going to change this up. We go to a stronger EM buffer, like Nahida. And then, instead of Bennett, we run Farina. Wonder how this will work. I wonder if this will struggle to trigger Bloom Cores in the sense that it won't be hitting people. Yeah, if it was charge attack, it would be Skara. Yeah, no, it's, Desert Pavilion is the name. Looks like he pulls the cores up. Obviously, Auron isn't the best for application, but he does get a lot of ER from having everybody in here. And I wouldn't want to build him charge attack. If I was going to do charge attack, I'd want to run him on Chasca's bow, you know? But if I'm just going for pure burst damage, I just feel like that 2-piece Viridescent build was better. You know? 2-piece Viridescent, 2-piece Noblesse, because that was like doubling his damage. But like, I feel like that reduces his flexibility as like the solo Anemo, because you'll never really want to run a double Anemo. I was using him with Kazuha, just to have Kazuha apply the 4-piece Venerer effect. So, I don't know. And his EM isn't even buffed right now. You know, I just like the idea of having this. And then the other Noblesse piece I was using was a Goblet. But if I keep that EM Goblet, let's say, do I have a Noblesse EM Goblet? At all? No, I just have that Anemo one. That would kind of tank his stats. I mean, if we just do this, his crit rate's still low, but we were using Chasca's bow. I don't know if that's better. Because I was using a crit rate, I was using this crit rate circlet here. And I don't have a better crit rate feather on him. I haven't tried him with Moan's Moon. I don't think I have Moan's Moon even. Pretty sure I don't have it. I know I theoretically could go Stillness if I had it R5, because it's a 32% damage increase off after healing. I know Viridescent Hunt is an option. I also know Windbloom Ode is fine sometimes, but I know it's not as good as Stringless. You know? So it's like, I'm kind of like stuck in between crosshairs, because I could also go Polar Star, which is a 12% overall buff, and then whenever he does skill or burst or anything, he gains stacks, which boosts his attack. So it's like, and that's what I would use to get the crit rate and the high base attack. So, I'm not sure if this is like betterish. And I would love to use xilonen, but xilonen doesn't buff him. You know. If xilonen buffed him, that'd be great. But she just doesn't. Kazuha doesn't really buff him, other than Anemo, so I'm using this team to kind of flex in, you know, a reaction being Bloom. Or Hyper Bloom, I should say. Venti kind of just picks up particles here and shreds everything because they're all grouped. So, I don't know if this is a better way to go. It's awfully confusing, because I see a lot of people just use Emblem, you know? And I don't really see anybody using 2-piece Noblesse. You know? So it's awfully confusing to me. Let's use them in open world, see how it actually reacts. Where's like a ley line? I know Algae is typically his best, but I don't even know if Algae would be good here. I know people typically use them in like freeze settings, but I don't even know. Like this team doesn't even require Venti, you know? It's just kind of like an extra here. Like this Hyper Bloom team does enough on their own. So it's like, what do I even think about focusing on? Do you guys have any recommendations? Because if he's just going to be a two-piece, you know, he's obviously not triggering swirl damage effect. And he's not decreasing elemental resistance for the people that are infused by the swirl, which would make him weaker on this team. You know, but it buffs his personal damage, so I'm more inclined to just be like, well, maybe I should just go back to frickin' Viridescent. Like I feel like he's awfully like kind of locked in. Because his stats are like garbage right now, like in terms of crit rate. I'm not even running him on an EM circlet. That's the other caveat. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I probably need Farzan, which I don't have. And, like, I don't have an EM circlet for him, like, on Viridescent. So I can't just stack EM right yet. And I don't have good crit rate. Like, if I was to get rid of my crit rate circlet, it'd be in the garbage. Yeah, I have C3 Gene. I would use C4 Gene if I had it. And I know Kazuha does that EM buffing, but like his damage is just terrible with 4-piece Venerer. He's like purely just grouping and decreasing resistance for other teammates. You know? So it's like the circle impact is cringe. It's ridiculous. Trying to get a good circlet on anybody is obscene. I also don't know why everybody uses Raiden in like a Hyper Bloom comp for him over Ororon. Because Raiden doesn't buff attack as hard as he does. Yeah. And I don't think there's really any passive to this. I don't think there's any passive to Raiden that... That's just... I mean, boosting their elemental burst damage. But, like, that'd be running her as the main, which I don't really want to do. Like, this team doesn't have a main. You know, but it, like, does a shit ton of damage. Bad, 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 bad. Why do all these pieces have to be so cringe? I didn't get a single good piece today. Bad. 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 Good. Really good. I'll take it because it's fucking EM. It's a pain in the ass to get a single EM piece. Well, I guess we know what's getting leveled. Another flower. That's not good. I don't agree with Hyper Bloom Raiden either. I think its damage timing is a little bit funky. So we gotta level this because it's better. I mean, it hits anything, it's better. Don't hit flat attack, hit crit rate. Yeah. And you can dump EM too. You could dump EM and I'd be really happy. Crit damage is good too. Dump EM. Just dump EM. EM, 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 EM. Please, EM. Look at this garbage. All right, hit EM. Elemental Mastery, Elemental Mastery. Fuck, I knew it would hit flat attack. You know, that's close to being a really good piece. I might be better on Venti right now. Yeah, I know it tanks his ER, but better value. Ah, that's tricky. I wonder if I already used my transient this week. I think I said this like 2 days ago, and I think I did. Cryo Fatui? Yeah, it doesn't work on... Yeah. I mean, that's the problem with Hyperloom teams, is they just don't work against Cryo. Especially shielded Cryo. Yeah, I already got that. I pretty much bought all the seeds already this week, right? Yeah. Any seeds that I would be interested in growing or farming, I think are already grown. I hate how you can't use the seed box in here, man. So I like have to pay for what I'm growing. It's annoying. Alright, what can I plant in here? Valberries are annoying to farm. Small lamp grass I need for like Diluc and Amber. Cecilia's always because Hal, Jean, and frickin' Venti and frickin' Albedo need those stupid things. And then Pluli Lotus, and then I'll do some Spray Feather Gills. Alright, cool. Alright, there's one more thing I wanted to do. Let's get my Lynette back in shape. So I was using an Nemo bonus goblet on her, but I was more focused on using this. Flower-wise, that's fine. Switching to this, because it's EM. Actually, no, that's not worth. And that's pretty much as good as I'm going to get on crit rate. Unless there's like an attack sans glad that I have, but I don't. I didn't watch all of the Game Awards. I watched some of them. I did not get a chance to watch all of them. I literally watched like the first 5 minutes, and then I got caught up in like family stuff, and I was like, oh shit. So unfortunately, I did not get to watch all of them. I was kind of hyped to watch them, but I just didn't get the opportunity. Unfortunately. What else do we get that's functional? We're not going to get anything better than my Kazuha flower. I mean, there's potential here to be a better Kazuha feather. I mean, this is really good. Do I know anybody that takes an HP circlet? Who takes an HP percentage circlet? Candace and Nilu. But those are on set. That's on set. I don't know anybody else who takes an HP percent circlet. Lost to a card game? Well, that's a W, though. Anything that beats out the mecca of gacha, in my opinion, is awesome. And congrats to them. I just get these great HP circlets and I can never use them. I wish I knew someone that could take that too. Like, that's cracked. I wonder if I should go Marshose's. I don't think I could rock a better Marshosei set, though, on... Because Marshall says can't possibly be better on my Lynette. I don't think it possibly could be than 4-piece clad for normal attacking DPS Lynette. I don't think it's better. I know it still buffs normal and charge attacks, but I don't think it's better. I gotta set down my T-trap, and I gotta do my parametric transformer. Or not T-trap. What am I talking about? Where is the little crystal fly jigamabobber? Let's try parametric with Lynette. I know I normally do it with xilonen. Where is parametric? Or no, I don't want to do enemy drops because that's weapons. I want to do flowers and stuff. Right? I don't want to do enemy drops. What flowers do I have a shit ton of? I just want to do flowers. Because I think that gets me talent books. Let's do this. Ooh, Winters is back. How are you, Winters? Why'd that give me like nothing? I feel like I was normally supposed to give like talent books. Yeah, if somehow I was able to get more like stronger crit damage rolls to overcomp. But, like, I'm not gonna beat this. Like, this is kind of mid, but she needs the EM. This is cracked. This is cracked. This needs help from God. But I don't have a single Nemo goblet other than this. And this fucking piece of trash. And then... Oh, I could get better than this, perhaps. Well, maybe not. I don't think I have a glad one that's better. But I need 4-piece glad because it's just normal attack damage by 35%, which is all she's doing. You know, obviously I gotta level her talents, and I'll do that tomorrow, but... It's kind of ridiculous how this team operates. Also, why am I using Bennett? I know I'm using this for, like, sheer damage, but, like, in a realistic scenario here... I guess I just want to use Farina, and then Eugene. Let's see how this works. Where's some good moral ley line? Let's go to Notland, because I need Tyrant's Fangs. If I somehow got like 30 to 40% more crit damage, it might overscale the normal attack difference. It might, if I was to run Marchoses. But chances of that are low. I'm happy I didn't get NEUVY because I don't have to spend any more time in that godforsaken domain. Okay, we're not going to get Eugene up here. These numbers just, to me, seem low. I don't know, what do you think? Am I, like, crazy? Or does she need to be hitting, like, 10k in auto? I might be nuts. I might just be ridiculous. And I know I gotta level that. And I'll do that tomorrow. And I know I gotta level her other stuff, which I will also do tomorrow. But am I just crazy? Like, for thinking that, like, this is not where it needs to be? Or... because I feel like I really gotta work on her NA. Because her charge attacks don't really do much, because I don't have it... like, she's not charge attack based. Normal attack damage is not charge attack damage. I mean, she's hitting like 12k, 10k. Even non-anemo, she's hitting strong numbers. Like, with Eugene up. So I'm not really too sure. I really don't know. There is a possibility. That's the thing that's bothering me. Because I feel like there's a world where this could theoretically be better. You know? I mean, obviously, Eugene, if I was to actually, like, invest heavily into Eugene, it would be stronger, right? But... really? What I'm lacking is Mora? Can I even get Mora from anywhere? I don't have any sigils, so not really. Guess I'll have to wait on that. It's alright. Because I don't have enough primos for another refresh, yeah. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end it there for today. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.